Welcome back to the After Hours Gaming League, where the fun never stops. This week, Microsoft's A-Team has beaten BlackBerry 3-0 in the official matches. But we were promised 5 matches, and we really want to get them. So here we have the fourth scheduled match, Krighton versus TopDeck. 14 BlackBerry, Krighton, the red Protoss, is spawning at the bottom of Heavy Rain, and his opponent, very slow on his manner, is the blue Protoss for Team Microsoft, TopDeck. Krighton getting a very early mana lead with that quick GLHF that still has not been answered. TopDeck running with high GLFFTG, trying to overcompensate for being slow, but you know he is being polite. So we're going to give him a pass and call the game even so far, because the mirror matchup, it's extremely even. We're talking 2-second lead in that pylon, fractional second lead in that probe. I'm gonna call it even so far between TopDeck and Krighton. For those wondering, there was some chat before the game, and yes, TopDeck did change his name after Hearthstone came out. So his playstyle is basically like just playing whatever you draw because you have nothing better to do. Or so I'm told. Microsoft has been very friendly in the banter during the games, so yeah. Yes, they have qualified as fun people. And that's why they're here in the After Hours Gaming League. If you qualify as a professional StarCraft player among the best in the world at this game, you do not qualify for the After Hours Gaming League. To qualify, you need to have fun and have a day job that prevents you from playing StarCraft all the time. So, we have some checking for proxies from TopDeck. Obviously, at these skill levels, we have had some very entertaining games with hidden probes. And so far, it's pretty, yeah, pretty even. Same tech, same probe count. Different scouting patterns. Interesting. I think I'm not gonna call it based on the difference between scouting pattern. Okay. Wraithfall apparently has trouble when he builds Templars. So he's explaining how his hotkeys, the Templars, get one of the slots normally reserved for next side. If you remember the game with Wraithfall where he had only Sky Toss until 30 minutes, he built Templars, I can see why he's not used to having them. But yeah, those hotkeys can be difficult. And that building placement has stymied that probe pretty well. Luminescent bearing his soul about how he misclicked one time. At least he won the game's account. And Protoss has picked him up again after he probably left just because of that misclick, and then he played Terran and tried to EMP, and well, we're having fun. So switching races all the time, definitely recommended to maximize your fun. I think we have a divergence between the players now. TopDeck has gone for Stargate, opening Oracle. Krighton has a Twilight Council. Will it be DTs? Will it just be Blinked Stalkers? Which are, by the way, very good against Oracles. And it is Oracle not done yet, but he's ready with the Mothership Core and Stalker in case he needs to defend himself. So, I guess we're going to watch this Oracle for a while. It's what's happening. Dark Shrine, not the Blink Stalker that I was thinking of, from Krighton. So, yeah, Dark Templar, if he went Stargate instead of Robo, then he really needs to keep this Oracle alive for the detection against DTs. That's what Oracles are for, detection, right? First, they're for trying to kill probes, and he gets 1. And then he keeps it alive. Okay, did he see the Dark Shrine? No, I do not believe he did. So, he doesn't know that he needs it for detection against DTs. He just doesn't want to lose units unnecessarily. And with 1 kill on this Oracle, it's not a great opening for TopDeck, but he spots the expand, and PvP, he who expands first usually dies. That's how it works. Spots the expand. Does the killer instinct go in his mind? No, he's just going to get his own expansion. Never mind. But we do have a lovely hidden probe here from TopDeck, hiding behind the mountains. We're lucky that I have hit point bars on. And the proxy pylon for Krighton out already. Observer and Robo coming out from TopDeck just in the nick of time. The Dark Shrine's done. First Observer coming out now. And the Oracle's still not doing anything. First Dark Templar versus First Observer. They do cross paths, but only TopDeck knows it. Not that he's going to send the Observer back or anything. That would be too easy. No, he's going to hold position and hope that the DT doesn't start attacking the sentry. Oh, whoa! Pathing trick. Nice. He's in the base. The Observer is still on the other side of the map. I guess he'll wait till he builds another one. And DT versus Oracle. DT has gotten 10 probe kills. Second Observer being built, and the units blocking it off to keep it near the Robo. Very nice. Oh, force field. He wants to keep it where the Observer will pop out. And there's the Observer. He's not using the Nexus cannon. He gets the DT. Only 1 DT from that Dark Shrine. I don't know. Given how much damage... Oh, wait. Here's the rest. They're just waiting at home underneath the Observer. But it's Archon time. Which isn't that bad. It's just that with 10 kills on that DT... Think of what would have happened if he had more than 1 DT. And it looks like that Oracle popped in while I, and probably Krighton, wasn't looking. Now the worker's killed. Slight advantage to Krighton, not game ending. Workers existing, definitely a slight advantage to Krighton. So, we'll see. BlackBerry might get 1 game to salve their pride with. And here comes the Oracle trying to pick up more kills. There's only a Nexus cannon at home. Or is there? There's the Nexus cannon. And some more free kills. The Oracle. Oh, he gets away just in time. That Oracle is starting to provide its value, even though it didn't get in the first wave. Wraithfall says TopDeck has 1 of each unit. That's pretty close. 2 Observers. But that's only because the one was forced out against DT. But it's a 1-1-1-1-1-1-1 build, and it makes him Pokemon Master of the Protoss. Meantime, Double Forge's robotics bay starting to get out a 2nd Immortal and extra Sentry, so we're not sticking to the 1-1-1-1-1. Never mind. We're going to get a scout from Krighton. Very good. He hasn't actually seen this unusual composition yet. But very shortly, this Phoenix should find out that this hallucinated Phoenix will find out that Stargate is idle. The Robo is not. He's getting Colossus tag, and he has just 1 Void Ray. I think if anything's going to stop hallucinations, it'll be sentries. They know. Wraithfall appears to have played Warcraft 3 too recently. If Banshees could only possess the Immortals, you would win. Yes, but wrong game. And the Banshees in this game just don't do that, nor are they built by Protoss. In the meantime, charge. No Robo still for Krighton. He's going for Charge Lot Archon. A great composition against Durg and even Terran, but I'm not sure I've seen against Protoss. And maybe today we'll find out why. It's up against a Robo army with Colossi, Sentries, and Immortals, and you know, it could work. I mean, the Archons can destroy the force fields, which you're obviously planning to use for blocking the Zealots in a large Zealot composition, but we're not a large Zealot composition just yet. We're kind of in a medium now. Luminescence, suspicious. Well, if Krighton just pushed forward with everything he had, perhaps. We'll see if that actually happens, though. We've got some good scouting out along the map from TopDeck. He sees this coming as the probe finds 3 Archons around a corner. But fortunately, Krighton is going back and forth and hesitating while TopDeck gets the necessary upgrades. Once he has 1-1, that will be a nice advantage to this 1-0 force, although it is getting the second attack. Krighton is not going for it. Looks like there'll be a 3rd Colossus out by the time this attack hits, if at all. But he has plenty of pylons for the reinforcement path. Speaking of which, Stalkers are at home. Oh my god, the Oracle came back with a vengeance! 15 kills! Very nice job from the Oracle. I think it finally proved his worth before it died. The Stalkers worked in at home, now have to get all the way up to join the army. They're not in the battle. Is the battle happening? It's Guardian Shield. I think TopDeck has what he needs, but we'll see. Oh, that was an interesting thing. And then the Zealots. They're spending more time moving than attacking. They're not Zerglings. What? I don't know. I don't know what happened to the micro there. We have to let the game decide who wins this. With all the Archons gone, I think that's going to be TopDeck. Krighton recalls with his Mothership Core. And those Stalkers never got there. Yeah, interesting choice of micro. I mean, I couldn't handle it better. I don't play Protoss ball enough, but yeah, definitely waited too long to attack. Colossus survived. Very unfortunate. Yeah, and I think that brings TopDeck the advantage. Certainly not over, but check those worker counts and an army supply lead for TopDeck as well. Slight upgrade lead. And Krighton keeps making Archons with DT, which is generally not advised. It does cost slightly more than with High Templar. And of course, you don't get the bonus of unleashing Psionic Storms before you morph. But he is sticking to Zealot Archon for some reason. Wraithfall really doesn't like the DTs into Archons. Well, he's low on gas. So, saving that 50 gas per Archon at the expense of 150 minerals? Maybe. Alright, he's no longer low on gas. He can stop now. And unmorphed Dark Templar for that high damage output. I like it. But yeah. Void Ray Transition. Well, we're hearing DT Colossus in chat. Apparently, compositions are going everywhere these days. And Krighton is ready to cannon rush this expand. Great game since they're knowing when that expand's going down, having the probe ready. I doubt that cannon rush was originally his intent, but hey. Void Rays. Yeah, Void Rays probably a better choice. It's not like there's much Stalkers to stop them. And it's Cannon versus Cannon with Zealot Warping versus Zealot Warping with the Dark Templar. And Krighton, Krighton hasn't built any cannons, but he does snipe the Nexus. Now the cannons are coming up contact to be able to re-expand safely. That is a nice pickoff deal, cancel. And also a delay. Meantime, TopDeck is bringing forth High Templar from his forward pylon. Krighton, he can see that, right? Of course he can see that. Okay, now he's going here. And there we go. High Templar, Archons. Big battle, maybe. Maybe not. Still not too many Void Rays, which is what is really going to be effective here, but now there's Archons, there's some anti-air, and the upgrade advantage is definitely with TopDeck. He's got the armor as well as the attack. Krighton only has the attack. Now, Archons and Colossus. Now there's the death composition, especially with Zealot's tank, and still some High Templar. Slightly bigger armor size, actually. I'm surprised, actually, but hey, I don't know, Protoss. Let's see it. He can't run away from the engagement this time. Krighton forced to engage whenever he feels like it, and here it comes. Trying to get the good concave, and that's the big battle. Nice charge. Maybe make some damage. No, pulling back while the Zealots finish off that Nexus. TopDeck's pretty much done what he set out to do. He sniped a base. He can now wait a bit until he feels comfortable, and he can probably take that one out with range of Colossus, unless he just walks backwards. We're getting some very nice denials here, though. Denials of the Expand are working excellently for Krighton. This one is finally up for a 4th base for TopDeck. This one will take a while. He can now Zealot Warp in. But if he spends a Warp in there, maybe that means that Krighton can do an extra Warp in here, push on the army. Let's see. No? Much better Observer placement from TopDeck. In fact, Krighton, he only has one Observer. TopDeck's got the Observer where he needs them. Or had until he moved it onto the army where Krighton's sole Observer was. Or maybe with even the Photon Cannon checking the range. But yeah, we have Void Rays, not so great against the Archon proportion here. We have 3-3 about to finish up for TopDeck, and once he has that, he can probably take it. It's Zealot Warpin versus Zealot Warpin again. And there goes the Nexus. Army still positioning. Interesting observing from Wraithlaw. Looks like the Merchant Core not with the army here. And there's 3-3 done for TopDeck. I think he's got it. He's got the bigger army. He's got the better army. And upgrades and composition. And there we go. It's Archon Void Ray versus Archon Colossus. The battle everyone always wanted to see if they were Protoss. And the Void Rays doing great against the Colossi, but terrible against the Archons. Just shredding them. And I think that mistake makes it GG in favor of TopDeck. Let's see how long until Krighton agrees, but if those Dark Templar don't work, it's GG. Microsoft wins the 4th game, which doesn't count. And I hope to see you for Game 5 of Microsoft vs. BlackBerry After Hours Gaming League, Week 7.